race. That's an impressive run as well.
McMurray cuts it down to 87 hundredths. A big waggle off turn 4 last time. He is oh so agonizing close to giving Chip Ganassi the Memorial Day double.
Well, the old vortex theory, she worked it in, Mike.
Because we just made a clean sweep of their checkbook.
Roger Penske prevails. Kurt Busch wins the Coca-Cola 600. Jamie McMurray, Kyle Busch, Mark Martin, David Rudem in the top 5. Jeff Gordon, Clint Boyer, Paul Menard, Ryan Newman, and Matt Kenseth, the top 10.
That's what I'm talking about. That was awesome, buddy. That was freaking awesome. I have never seen anybody drive a race car and be as smooth as you were and hang in there like that, dude, when we got off and everything else. I appreciate it, dude. You're the man, Steve. Everything went our way tonight. Everything went our way.
Kurt Busch becomes the 7th driver to win the All-Star race and the 600 in the same year.
Going to the real victory lane in Charlotte. Woo!
Dick Berggren with Chip Ganassi.
First at Indianapolis, second here. The smile says it all.
I tell you, it was a great race. I mean, Jamie did a great job in the Bass Pro car tonight. I mean, you can't take anything away from him. I mean, my old buddy Penske beat me tonight.
Congratulations, you did a terrific job.
Yeah, my hat's off to Kurt. He did a great job.
Indeed, thank you.
Kurt Busch becomes the 29th driver to win the Coca-Cola 600. He led 252 laps tonight. In fact, this is the first Sprint Cup point race win for Roger Penske at Charlotte.
As my old buddies used to say, he just stunk up the show tonight.
But I tell you what, that crew right there, for this car to lead 252 laps, a brand new race car, I would say we're going to see another unwind lap.
That's
oh boy,
I don't know if that's
Jeff Burton and Kyle Busch. Harsh words, and all in one direction.
whoa, you don't see Jeff Burton get mad like that very often.
You recall that Jeff Burton ended up way up high and almost in the wall as Kyle was coming through in the middle on that restart.
Kyle got into Burton and cut his left rear tire down. That's what he's upset about.
Here's a look at it. There's Kyle in the middle.
Right here, I think you'll see a little contact, and this is what cuts Burton's tire down. But you gotta also see that the 33 was underneath of Kyle's. I can't really, you know, that's just close racing on a restart.
Here's a look from the helicopter.
Right there is where the tire got cut.
But I'm going to tell you what, Darrell, that's a borderline call there. Who did what?
Yeah, I agree, Larry. But I don't blame Burton for being upset. I mean, he had a great run.
car.
So the fireworks continue here in Charlotte. Kurt Busch will do the celebrating when we return. Kurt Busch's first top 10 finish in 10 Coca-Cola 600 starts lands him in victory lane. Chris Devoto.
Well, last Saturday, the payout was $1 million. This one may not be as much, but it means so much more as you see the Miller Lite celebration begin. Truly overwhelmed. His best finish in this race coming in was 11th. No top 10s, no top 5s. Now, a win. Kurt, you dominated this race. His wife Eva comes in to get a kiss. You dominated this race, but in those closing laps, you needed that caution and you needed your team to step up.
That's right. I mean, it's unbelievable how much this is a team effort. I mean, I get the spoiled job of driving an awesome Miller Lite Dodge like this was. I mean, this is just a great team and a great move right now with what we did a few weeks back. And, you know, Steve Addington is brilliant. Dave Winston, he's brains on this team. And everybody just pulls the rope in the same direction. I mean, it's just unbelievable to have a car that would stick that good. And this being Memorial Day and all, I thought about the troops all day long. And, you know, a buddy right now, but to all the men and women that serve, that protect our freedom, thank you. And we'll be celebrating tomorrow on the lake, and everybody should stop by their convenience stores and get these Miller Lite Vortex bottles. That's what I'm talking about. And on Tuesday, go buy a Dodge.
Well, Kurt, I know the problem for you in the past has always been that transition, day to night. How did you complete the deal? What was the difference this time around?
Well, I went all the way around our house. That was the best car at night. And whatever struggles we would have during the day, we would deal with. And, man, the car was good in the day, so I was scared. I was scared all race long that it was going to dominate the first part and then lose it towards the end. And McMurray kept us honest. I'll give him that. But it's when things go your way and when things continue to click, like we needed a caution, we got it. It's amazing when the good Lord blesses you like this. So thanks to all the fans. It's a wonderful deal. And to Fox, thanks for their coverage. And Sprint, they do a fantastic job with our sport. And all of our associate sponsors, I mean, with it, Discount Tire, Snap-on, PPG, Lens, that help make this happen. Dodge especially. Sometimes we think we're behind driving a Dodge, but most importantly, Roger, this one's for you. I thought about that Ganassi car behind me. He wasn't going to get by us. Thanks a lot.
The captain may have come up short in the Indy 500, not in the Coca-Cola 600. They call Charlotte the Queen City, Mike, today. And the last 2 weeks, Kurt Busch has been king.
Absolutely. A big hug from his mom, Gay, and his dad, Tom. There, a big celebration for the Busch family. And what great headlines, what great races we've had for our portion of this season. Just hate to see it end.
Yeah, I do too. You know, as keepers of the sport for the last, 14 events, 16 really, if you count the Bud Shootout and the All-Star race. This has been the best season by far I think we've had. It's our 10th anniversary. Everybody, Mike, Larry, everybody down in the pits and in the Hollywood Hotel. I've been so proud to be a part of Fox Sports this year. I think we've done a great job, and hope the fans, we're going to miss you, and I hope you miss us.
And I think Darrell said it in the pre-race. When we rolled into Daytona, you just felt the energy. And it didn't let us down with Jamie McMurray winning that Daytona 500 and carrying on to Kevin Harvick at Talladega. And then you look at the story with Denny Hamlin winning at Martinsville just a few days before surgery and coming back to win 2 more races, and it didn't let us down tonight. You know what, guys? I hope we're here for 10 more years.
I do too. Yeah, I got one for you. Boogity, boogity, boogity. Let's go fishing, boys!
Well, we want to end the season on a high note. Thanks to Richie Zients, Barry Landis, Artie Kempner, our entire crew. But we have to end it on some fireworks because Jeff Burton and Kyle Busch in the post race along pit road. You notice that Jeff is doing the talking and Kyle most of the listening. First, here is Matt Yoakum with Kyle Busch.
What a night for Kyle Busch. What a weekend of rebounds. First off, conversation with Jeff Burton. What was that about?
He said I didn't race him very nicely. So he said I ran into him, and I don't know what I could have done to have made that work without touching him. His teammate, the 33, made me 3 wide getting into 1, and I held it as tight as I could on the 33, trying to stay off the 31. So I guess all that nice respect stuff he talked about earlier in this week's out the window, but I guess that's how I race everybody, is from what everybody says. But no, I mean, forget about that. This was an awesome night by these guys and his team. You know, Dave Rogers did a phenomenal job helping me and getting me a car that I could come back through the field like that. You know, we were really off when I made contact on pit road, and I can't thank M&M's Pretzels enough, and of course, NOS Energy Drink, Interstate Batteries, Norm Miller, Toyota, everybody that helped us tonight.
Truck win, nationwide win, and he comes home 3rd in the Coca-Cola 600.
All right, with Jeff Burton back at the transporter. Jeff, what were you upset about after the race?
Well, you know, Kyle made it 3 wide there on the restart, you know, trying to make something happen. I can't blame him for that. But the least he can do is stay off of me and cut the left rear tire. And, you know, I like racing with Kyle. I really do. I enjoy it. But when he gets over aggressive and I pay the price for it, I'm not going to tolerate it. I'm just not going to put up with it. I don't mind racing with him. I don't mind him being aggressive, but I'm not going to be the victim of his aggressiveness. I'm just not going to put up with it.
And what did he say in return, Jeff?
Well, first he said he didn't hit me. Then he said he got put there. Then he said he had to go because he didn't mean to do it, okay? And he was trying to defend himself, and what he was saying wasn't making sense, but that's okay because he was upset because I was yelling at him. But, you know, he didn't mean to do it, but, you know, he's real aggressive, and I don't mind that. But like I said, when it affects me, then I got a problem.
Thanks for your time.
Let me check for Jeff.
And you can almost hear some people cheering the way Jeff Burton gave it to Kyle Busch as we look in victory lane. And Jamie McMurray moments ago going over to congratulate Kurt Busch, and for McMurray, his third runner-up in the last 5 races, a tough second place finish. And as we look at the unofficial results, Jeff Hammond, 24 laps to go, that caution, then the restart. Kurt Busch wins the race off pit road. His pit crew, his crew chief Steve Addington. McMurray just didn't have enough